The purpose of this presentation is to relook at the American transportation system in America. I believe that through change in perspective and proper urban planning, U.S. cities can rely more on bicycles as a primary mode of transportation and use cars so little that someday vehicles are known as alternative transportation. Making America a biking country is going to take a major shift in perception. In many U.S. cities, mode of transportation is seen as an indicator of class. Stereotypes are associated with taking the bus or riding a bike to work. In Europe, a bike is not an eco-friendly exercise, it's a way to get around. Urban planners' primary role in this movement is to make it safe and possible for bicyclists to use city roads. Once roads are safe and accessible, planners have the opportunity to encourage bike use by separating bike and car paths as much as possible and increase secure bike parking. Now we're going to look at 3 examples of bikeable cities. The first is in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Known as the bicycling capital of Europe, Amsterdam has safe and extensive route networks, serious government promotion, and a bike culture that transcends class boundaries. 40% of the city's traffic moves on 2 wheels. In Copenhagen, Denmark, 36% of its inhabitants cycle to work or school. The city has committed to increasing that figure by 50% in 2015. The city offers a variety of favorable cycling conditions, dense urban proximity, short distances, and flat terrain, along with an extensive and well-designed system of cycling paths. You may be surprised that America's most bike-friendly city is Minneapolis, Minnesota. Despite the cold wintertime climate, Minneapolis has a thriving bike community. It has 120 miles of on and off street bicycle facilities plus indoor bike parking and other cycling-friendly facilities. We live in a world of limited resources. Bicycling is sustainable because it causes virtually no noise or air pollution and consumes far less non-renewable resources than any motorized transport mode. The only energy cycling requires is provided directly by the traveler. Bicycling is the future. I ride my bike to work. It's a short commute, only 1.2 miles and 7 minutes. But when I calculated how long it would take me to walk to my car, drive to my job, and walk from the parking lot to work, it would take me 1.5 miles and 19 minutes to get to my destination. Biking is convenient, and if it were more convenient than driving, maybe more people would bike as a primary mode of transportation. In this presentation, we've looked at the American perception of biking, how city planners can create bicycle cities, some examples of urban areas in Europe and the United States that rely on bicycle transportation, and a peek into the future of bicycles in the U.S. It is possible for the United States to make the necessary changes to ban the car and take our bikes to the streets. For more information about bicycling and urban planning, read these articles, or even better, get on your bike and experience your city on a bike.